I don't have a name for this yet. I was thinking in it together, but I'm not sure we are in this together. A lot of us are, but so how about in it? I'm going to interview people all around the world, different ages, different everything. And I'm touching my face. Shit. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 27.
27.
Just turned. Yeah,
Oh,
last Sunday.
happy
That
birthday.
was thank you. That was a weird birthday though.
I bet.
Really weird.
How was a birthday in the time of coronavirus different from your first 26 birthdays?
Well, I cancelled my party. Me having this birthday could that potentially get 4 or 5 or maybe 10 people sick, who could then keep spreading everything. So me canceling it could potentially save somebody.
A lot of young people are not taking it that seriously.
The Queen of Denmark made a. It's the first time a monarch has spoken to the country since after World War II, when the Germans left us. So that was a huge moment. She basically said, like, it really paraphrasing here, fuck you, stay inside, you idiots. After that, it became a lot better, but you still see loads of like young people going around drinking and like enjoying the sunshine. And I feel like actually the worst part is the boomers. I feel like I've become a parent to my parents. I'm like, no, you can't go out and meet 4 of your friends for dinner. That's a bad idea. Don't do it.
Have you had any like weirder dreams than you normally do these days?
Actually, I've dreamt less. And I'm usually like a really big dreamer.
Tell me about like just your general state, mental state or emotional state right now.
I'm bored. out of my mind, and in a really weird position actually. I started an internship on like the Monday, and the Prime Minister spoke to the nation on Wednesday and closed down all government non-essential functions. And then Friday they closed the office. So that was like a really weird scenario to be in, being like, this is really fucking amazing. They're really nice people. And like, we have been talking about like extending the period or maybe a contract, like a hiring process. And like everything's shut down. Unlike the Danish welfare system, kind of have like job security in a different kind of way because the taxes are so high. So I'm a member of a union who pays a salary every month in order for me to like apply to jobs and figure out everything and get a job. And I have 3 months left before they stop. Nobody's hiring right now because like everybody's being let go. And I keep myself going with stuff like this and like reading and developing skills. At the same time, I'm applying for jobs that I very well know won't hire because they're old job posts. So they're pre-corona times. And then like being single and living alone, like I haven't touched a person in 2 weeks, which is really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like no handshakes, no hugs, like nothing. That's a sad part I wasn't really expecting to be a part of it. I do still see my my big sister and her boyfriend because we saw each other before we all went into quarantine, and we hadn't seen anybody else since. So we kind of made like a deal, like she lives with her boyfriend and like I live alone. Like it's a nice thing. He's a really good friend of mine as well. If I didn't have that, I think it would be really lonely. Of course I want to do it. Of course I want to hug my mom. Of course I want to see my parents. Of course I want to like do something. But I'm choosing to do this in order to help basically my own situation as well as the entire country's, because the faster this dies, the better my economic situation is going to be. So it's kind of a win-win both for you and the entire country.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Barack.